Number 25, Emmanuel Goulon. Number 45, Luke Nielsen. For your starting five, Matt Hodgson. Number 3, Dexter Kirby-Strew. Number 5, Sidal Frey Jr. Number 9, Ivan Pladnick. Number 13, Chris Arkell. With their coach, Mike Bullock, and assistant coaches, Ilias Pelianis, Daniel O'Neill, and team manager, Andrea O'Neill. Please be standing for the national anthem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium on this, the 29th of May 2016, for our second game of today. This time it's the Waverley Falcons State Championship men's team up against the might of the Ringwood Hawks. And again, great game expected to be seen here. Both of these teams perennial finalists in this particular league, and this year is shaping up to be no exception. The Hawks have had a somewhat indifferent start to the season, losing the first few games, but then starting to get their mojo together and have come back into this competition in a big way over the last couple of weeks. The Falcons have been doing what the Falcons generally do, cruising along, being very tough to beat here at home. They've gone down in a couple of close games unexpectedly, but they have the firepower to take it to the Hawks in this particular game today. So can they take it? That's the burning question. Both teams need to win if they're going to stay in league with the top couple of teams. Knox and Knox is currently sitting on top of the league, and Corio Bay are the other two teams. Of course, the Falcons are the only ones that have taken Knox down a peg or two, and we saw that here at the Falcons Nest a few weeks ago, where they got up and absolutely took the fancied Knox players out of the game. But in this particular game, well, they know each other pretty well. They've played each other many, many times over the years. They know how each other plays, and it'll be great to see who comes out on top. Key matchups here: Matty Snowball against Sadell Threat, and Sean Clark up against Matty Hodgson. Latham up against Platnick. So there should be some good stuff happening here. Can Logan Lyle and Nate Champion, can they get their game into rhythm early on? Lots of questions in this game. Falcons miss that first shot. Clark gets it back to Sutton. Sutton now over to Snowball. Snowball drives, he'll dish. No, he doesn't. He pulls up himself, goes. Rebound to Hodgson. Well, that's a statement of intent from Matty Snowball. Normally a player that will look to bring the other players into the game straight up before he starts scoring. There is Matty Snowball going to the basket himself. So Snowball to Clark. Back out to Champion. Champion pulls up. It doesn't go. Arkell with a rebound. So Hawks back into a zone. And the foul on Sutton as Sadell Threat goes to the line. Again, there's another statement. Sadell, also another player that likes to bring people into the game before he starts asserting himself on the scoreboard, but he's gone straight to the basket. And he makes that. So the first score of the game is to the Falcons. Nothing but net from Mr. Sadell Threat. Champion. Across to Snowball, back to Clark. Clark looks up, finds Latham inside, and it's called goaltending. So scores are even. I think we're going to get a lot of moments like that in this game, ones that we'll want to see on replay. Platnick throws the ball away, well guarded by Latham. Champion into Sutton, back out to Snowy. Here comes Clark. He can't get it to go. Hodgson with the rebound, gets it to Threat. Threat's running down the court. He's got Arkell on the outside. Elects to go. Tried to get to it, Platnick, but the ball was slapped out of his hands. Kernich with the intercept. He gets it into Hodgson. Jam to Hodgson. Great work there on our replay operator. And now Arkell with a steal, gets it across to Threat. Threat lays it up. Suddenly Falcons out to a 6-2 lead. Latham across to Champion. Champion pulls up. Doesn't go. Platnick with the rebound. Rebounds have been shared amongst the Falcons so far. Kernich drives. Pulls it up. Drops it in. Over the top of the big men. 6-point lead to the Falcons. Shades of the girls' game where the Falcons women's team got out to a big lead in the first quarter, only to have the Hawks peg it back over the rest of the game as Clark finds his way to the basket. Hodgson couldn't stop that. Kernich doesn't go. Hodgson simply succeeds. Arkell, simply succeeds in tapping it back to Latham. Clark. And Clark now pulling up for a three-pointer, and he scores. Well, not one Falcons player got out on Sean Clark there. Gave him too much time to get himself set. Kernich into Platnick. Platnick scores. Foul on Latham. Into the game comes Logan Lyle for Sutton. Max Sutton sitting down. Can Platnick extend this three-point lead? No, he doesn't. Two points down the other end to the Champion. So all of a sudden the game has tightened up again. Hodgson muscled out of that by the big man Clark. He was looking for a foul, but the refs had nothing of it. Down the other end, Snowball faked the shot, got the pass off to Clark, and Clark scores. 3 points. Falcons back in front. Latham working on Platnick. Gets the ball over to Clark. Clark outside. Doesn't go. Platnick with the rebound. Gets it back to Threat. Threat can't. Just loses control of the ball there. And Platnick can't pull it in. Falcons cannot afford any of those, and they certainly can't afford that. Latham getting behind the players. And a push on Sean Clark as Dexter Kernich tried to get a little alley-oop into his teammate in Matty Hodgson. Ball's out to Threat. Back out to Kernich. 3 points. So again, the Falcons keeping a lead. Latham again working on Platnick. Doesn't go. Platnick with the rebound. Gets it to Thread. He's got Kernish-Drew on the outside. Ignores that. Goes inside to Platnick. Platnick turns, spins, pulls it up, in and out. But there's Arkell with the offensive rebound and the putback. It's out to a 5-point lead again. Under 4 to go. Siddell Threat just doing enough there to hold the shot of Snowball, but a big over-the-shoulder foul from Matty Hodgson sees Sean Clark go to the line. Sean Clark makes no mistake there. And also scores his second. He's been shooting at 66% at this point in time, 100% now from the free throw line as Platnick gets it into Hodgson. Hodgson pulls up. That shot doesn't go. Arkell this time can't keep the ball in. It's gone the other way. So 3-point game. Falcons bench not looking like they're ready to ring any changes at this point in time. I'd expect it to happen in the next 60 seconds though. And there's an offensive foul. Matty Fennell puts his shoulder down and tries to go through Ivan Platnick. Refs all over that. Arkell into Hodgson. Hodgson back out to 3. Arkell doesn't go, but Platnick with the rebound. They've got another 24. Gets it back to Threat. He can't. Arkell can't get it to drop. It's now with Snowy. Fennell double teamed. Kick back. Snowball's got the 3, but Kernish-Drew just quick enough to get out there. Instead, there's Nate Champion. All tied up here at the Falcons' Nest. Good crowd in the house. We hope that you're also enjoying the game online. Keeping warm on this cold day here in Melbourne. Arkell gets it to Hodgson. Back out to Platnick, who spins and is stripped by Snowball. Was looking for a foul. Now, Logan Lyle with his first points. And it's a timeout now to the Waverley Falcons. At that point, we'll also take a quick break. So welcome back after that quick timeout. We don't have the concept of media timeouts here in Australia, unlike in the US and the college system. Tommy Boyle onto the court for his first minutes. Gets it across to Adrian Campbell, also on the court. Ivan Platnick, 2 points. It's a 1-point game here. As Nate Champion brings the ball down. Doesn't get it to go this time. Tommy Boyle with the rebound. Gets it across to Adrian Campbell. Campbell finds Arkell. Down to Kernish Drew. Kernish Drew pulls up. Short, but Platnick with almost with the rebound stolen there by Tamata. Tamata into Fennell. Fennell turns, spins, doesn't go, but hello, there's Champion. Somehow sneaking his way through the Falcons players and just gets the hand under the ball, taps it in. Adrian Campbell fouled by Tamata as he goes to the basket. So, refs called the continuation there, and Adrian Campbell will go to the line. Two-point game. Lyle across the cuff. Tamata now to Champion. Back to Lyle. Lyle pulls up. It's going to be short. However, Cuff will recover. Champion now pulls up. Tom Boyle's got to be a bit closer up on him there. Rebounded there by Arkell. Arkell now looking for, has found Campbell. Campbell back out to Boyle. Boyle pulls up, gets it to Platnick, and Platnick can't get it to go. Boyle kicks it out, only to Champion. Champion now taking on Kernish Drew. Struggles the ball, but Logan Lyle can't get it to drop as the siren sounds. But the Hawks go into the break with a 2-point lead. We'll be back very shortly. So back into action here at the Falcons' Nest. Falcons got away to a good early break, but the Hawks have come back and now have a 2-point lead. Leading scorers for the Hawks, for the Waverley Falcons, Chris Arkell with 5, also Kernish Drew with 5, Platnick and Threat with 4 each. For Ringwood, it's Nate Champion with 7, Sean Clark with 9, and Trevor Latham with 4. Logan Lyle with a solitary 3. Here's Fennell working on Platnick. Can't get the shot to go, gets his own rebound, and that putback is good. 4-point lead. Onto the floor for his first run, Paul McCoy, as Arkell nails a 3. And we are back to a 1-point game. Fennell turns on Platnick. Drives. Can't get it to go. Boyle with the rebound. Gets it across to Campbell. Campbell looking for options. He's got Arkell on the left. Goes to him. Now to Platnick. Back to Campbell at the top. Tom Boyle's a shooter from outside. And there it is. 3 points. Here's Champion. Brings the ball down. Takes on McCoy. And the foul on the shot is going to go. It's going to go on McCoy. Adrian Campbell putting his hand up for it. But the refs have called it on McCoy. So Nate Champion. Makes the first. And the second. All tied up here at the Falcons' Nest. Waverley Basketball Stadium. Ball's with McCoy. Into Tommy Boyle. Tommy Boyle back out. And we're going inside to Platnick. Platnick working on Cuff. Now out to Campbell. Campbell's in and out. Picked up by Tamata. Tamata running down finds... Well, he finds Campbell. Campbell drives quickly and is fouled on the shot. No score there for the putback by Chris Arkell. Logan Lyle picks up his first. And Campbell goes to the line. Champion sitting down. This is the veteran Willie Weimer come onto the court. Adrian Campbell makes the first. So the lead changes yet again. And the second. Ball's gone into Fennell. He's got Tamata on the right. Hands off to him. Back to Weimer. And Campbell with a steal. Arkell. Being unselfish, tried to get it to Platnick. Fennell gets the hand in and spoiled that for the Falcons. But they have the inbound. Tom Boyle pulls up. Hits the end of the ring and goes over the top. Weimer to Tamata. Cuff. Inside now to Fennell. Fennell working on Tom Boyle, and he's too good. Again, all tied up here as Kenneth Shrew getting ready to come on to give Platnick a bit of a break. So it has been a relatively low-scoring game for these two sides who routinely will score up around the 100 points. Kernitschrew can't get it to go. Tom Boyle with the rebound, misses that putback, and now the ball's come out. Kernitschrew steals it, gets it across to Arkell. Arkell inside to Boyle. Boyle to McCoy, and finger roll in. Just beating the buzzer. 2-point lead again to the Falcons as Weimer drives all the way. There it is. He ties it up again. This is what we've known Willie Weimer for over the last umpteen years of his career at the Ringwood Hawks. He somehow finds his way to the basket as Tom Boyle sinks three. Adrian Tamata kicks it off. Nate Truman to Fennell. Good combination there. McCoy stripped by Willie Weimer, but it's come off McCoy. So McCoy won't have seen too much of Weimer this season. I think they've played once before, but he's learning why Weimer has been such a good player for such a very long time. As Snowball back on the court, finds his way to the basket, doesn't quite get it to go, and Tom Boyle gets the rebound there. Campbell can't quite get it over the top of the bigs. Cuff shot in and out. Campbell with the rebound. That's one each to both of them. Arkell pulls up. Shot goes in and out. Cuff with the rebound. Gets it to Snowy. Snowy takes on Campbell. Great work from Adrian Campbell, but it's out with Truman, and Truman has travelled. Matt Hodgson getting ready to come back in, and Emmanuel Golong as Chris Arkell sitting down for a bit as Golong comes on. So Campbell. Golong. Here's Hodgson. Pulls up. Ball drops in and out. Fennell with the rebound. Gets it to Truman. Truman pulls up. Back to Snowy. Now Truman. Fennell works on everyone. Gets it through to Snowball. And Snowball will go himself. Kicks it out to Cuff. 3 points. And the ball has gone out of bounds. Lots of discussion here from the players and the coaching staff that it should have been a Ringwood ball. Snowy having a chat to Ivan about it, giving him a bit of a tickle on his back. And Snowball with the intercept. Truman. Can't get it to drop. It's with Sal Threat. Threat into Platnick. Platnick is fouled and scores! We're back to 36 all. A tied ball game with Ivan on the line. And that was on Scotty Cuff. Good work there from Nate Truman as he scores 2. Matt Hodgson working really hard under the basket. Couldn't get it to drop the first time. or the second, but he's been fouled and he's going to the line. Hodgson. In and out. Misses that one. And the second. Gets his own rebound though. Gets it back to Platnick, and Platnick this time puts it in. So Threat coming out with that possession. Goes to the basket, getting it into Hodgson. And Hodgson has fouled Snowball. So Mark Latham just getting the fingers in there, stopping the possession there by Hodgson. Cuff sits down. Now back onto the Clark back onto the court, I should say. Two points there to the Hawks. Matty Fennell. Logan Lyle picks up another foul. That's his second. And it's put Curtis Shrew on the line. Curtis Shrew having played his college career after spending time here at both in the Falcons Junior program and also in the BigV Youth League team. Spent his college career at Washington State, a Div 1 team. Sean Clark can't get it to drop. Now the Falcons with energy bring it down the court. And behind the scenes there's a foul. It looks like it's on Maddie Fennell. And he's been given a warning as well. The foul is on 10. That puts the Hawks into the bonus. So now the Falcons going to the line through the courtesy of Ivan Platnick. He misses that first, so it hasn't hurt the Hawks at all. Makes a second. Falcons out to a 3-point lead. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Another arm wrestle. We saw that in the girls' game. Fennell well over the top, and another foul's been found. This time it's on Matt Hodgson. It's a hold. Now that's a worry because that's his third. So Fennell gets the points. Zadell Threat with a long three, doesn't go, finds his way into Sean Clark. Goes off to Fennell. Again, eventually back to Clark and Snowball. Pulled up by Logan Lyle. Short. Snowball with the rebound. Logan Lyle looks for another shot. Doesn't go. Snowball says, slow it down. We've got 9 seconds. And he pulls up himself and scores. Ivan Pladnik with a steal on Fennell. Gets it across to Curtis Drew. Curtis Drew has even the scores out again, yet again. 45 all. So Nate Champion picks up a foul. It's put Emmanuel Golong to the line. He makes the first. And the second. And the third. 3-point game. And it's a Falcons possession as well. So interesting passage of play there. Threats taking on Snowball. And shot hits the ring but doesn't go down as we go into the half. Falcons take a 3-point lead. We'll be back in about 6 or so minutes' time.
So Chris Arkell, Waverley Falcons, state champ men.
Talia Higgs, Waverley, state champ women.
Paul McCoy, Waverley Falcons, state champions.
Tom Boyle, Waverley Falcons, state champ men. Ivan Platonic, Waverley Falcons, senior champ men.
Waverley, Tegan Cunningham, women's champ.
George Delagianis, Waverley Falcons.
Katie Blueser, Waverley Falcons, state champ.
Ilya Poliana, state champ, women's coach of Waverley.
Mike Bullock, championship men coach, star.
No singing ones.
Oh, I'd have to say Chris Arkell and myself when we get together.
Oh, that's a tough one. I would have to say Chris Arkell. He's definitely got some great moves.
Ringwood.
I think Ringwood and us have a bit of a rivalry, so I would say Ringwood.
Can't go wrong with Ringwood. Ringwood for sure.
Tegan Cunningham.
I'd say Tegan.
I would have to say Ivan Platnick.
I would say Sedell, but it's probably myself.
Let's say it would be Sammy.
Shelby or Elise.
My go-to party trick is to grab a drink and sit down.
Shots.
Party trick. The turn and chuck.
Tom.
I'm going to have to say Tommy Boyle.
Elise.
Well, actually, it's not a player. It's Ilya Polianis, our coach in the women's.
Ilya. Can I count him in?
Katie.
Many people ask us, what is vMix? Well, thanks for asking. vMix is software that allows you to create awesome live video productions. vMix supports a variety of different inputs to help your live production come to life. These include cameras, videos, images, titles, PowerPoint, green screen, streams, audio, and more. You can then display your production on screens, record to your hard drive, and stream to the web all at the same time. There are many different applications for vMix. Some of our customers have used it for large music concerts, school productions, live sports coverage, church services, esports, live web streaming shows, horse auctions, you name it. vMix can do it. What do you need to use vMix? At the very basic end of things, you can use a computer with onboard graphics and a webcam. If you want to bring in a few HD cameras, you'll need a bit more processing power, a dedicated graphics card, and a capture device. We have a list of recommended system requirements on our website. Whether you're an aspiring YouTube singer in your bedroom performing Phil Collins covers, or someone with an 8-camera live concert production, vMix is for you. There is a free 60-day fully functional trial on our website, www.vmixhd.com. So check it out.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with the news that the Falcons are up by 3 points over the Ringwood Hawks. We hope that you're enjoying the broadcasts wherever you happen to be, whether it's simply just around the corner in the comfort of your own home, or perhaps you're overseas, and it could be either late at night or early in the morning. We'll see. We might just run through the leaderboard very quickly as the players get through their final instructions from the coaches. Leading point scorers for the game is Ivan Pladnick on 11 for Waverley, supported by Dexter Kernish-Drew with 9, Chris Arkell with 8, Tommy Boyle with 6, and Sadal Threat with 4. Over for Ringwood, it's Matty Fennell on 10, Nate Champion, having a pretty good game so far on 9. Also Sean Clark with 9, Trev Latham with 4, and Scotty Cuff with 3. The leading rebounders, well, it's Platnick, unsurprisingly. Supported by Tommy Boyle with 5, Arkell with 4, Hodgson with 3, and Golong with 1. Nate Champion leading the rebound count for the Hawks on 4. Also on 4, Sean Clark and Scotty Cuff. Matty Fennell and Snowball on 3 each. Assists are equally shared by Kernish-Drew, Threat, and Snowball. The blocks, well, it's all Falcons. Tom Boyle with 1, Hodgson with 1, and Platnick with 1. And the steals, a couple to Adrian Campbell, who's looking like he's enjoying playing his basketball at the moment. Here's Threat. Kernish-Drew pulls up, rolls it in, 2 points. And down the other end, Hodgson has fouled as Sean Clark, on the end of a long pass, drops it in. This to bring him back within 2. So Hodgson now on 4 fouls. He will have to come off. And that looks like exactly what's going on as Matt Nielsen approaches the scorer's bench, and there's the sub. And that's also led to a change with Latham coming off and Fennell coming on. So Sean Clark at the line. Can he make this a 3-point play? And he does exactly that. He's been very good from the line so far. I don't think he's missed anything. We might just check on that. Yep, 100% from the line as Platnick finds his way to the basket. Doesn't go, but there's Nielsen. Just overcooks that layup a little bit. And down the other end, Champion gets it to Clark. Clark also left alone again. Is this a deliberate ploy of the Falcons? It's the second time that Clark has had an opportunity to hit from 3. The first time he made the shot. That time just didn't go, as did that shot for Ivan Platnick. That was rimmed around. Champion drives, comes up over the top, doesn't go. Rebounded there by Arkell. Kicked out to Threat. Gets it into Platnick, and Platnick rolls it in. Falcons out to a 4-point lead. Snowball finds Champion, back to Snowball. He looks for options. Fake the shot himself, gets it into Fennell. Kernish-Drew gets the hands on it. Now it's Snowball, out to Champion. This will go up, and it's in. The no-look pass from Matty Snowball, very effective. Falcons dropped off Champion, leaving him alone, thinking the ball was going the other way. And Nielsen not quick enough to get there, but Kernich-Drew says, I'll do the same thing down the other end. Thank you very much. 3 points to him. As Snowball pulls up himself. Converts that into a pass to Fennell, which did not go. This is more the Snowball we're expecting to see. Finds creative ways to get the ball into other players. Chris Arkell shot in and out, picked up by Sutton. Now it's back to Champion through Snowball. Into Fennell. Fennell can't get it to go. Tapped out by Platnick. It'll be a Hawks ball. Lyle. Back to Snowball. Into Clark. Clark's going to go himself. Can't get past Platnick. It's ended up with Kernich-Drew. Kernich-Drew drives. Gets it into Platnick. Platnick scores over the top. Little fade away. Spin shot. Lyle. Can't get it to go. Platnick over the top has fouled. Only Ivan's first, but the second team foul on the Falcons. No fouls at this stage for the Hawks. Champion pulls up, 2 points. Nate Champion is decided to impose himself on this game. He's now up to 14 points. As Platnick can't convert that time. Snowball. Bring the ball down a bit quicker this time. Gets it to Champion. And now an offensive foul. Called against Champion. So we can see there that on the replay. Kernich-Drew making good position. And the foul has been awarded against Nate Champion. That's now his third. Platnick back to Threat. Threat drives, pulls up. Ball in and out. Rebounded by Fennell. Back to Snowball. Snowball driving quickly. Pulls it into Sean Clark. Sean Clark has the ball ripped away from him by Arkell. Now the Falcons going even quicker. Drive it back through courtesy of Siddell Threat. He looked at the ref wanting a foul on that shot, but it wasn't given. Now Snowball slows it down. Nice fake there from Snowball. Falcons read it as going to Weimer, but Snowball unable to convert. Matty Nielsen just showing desperation, gets it across to Chris Arkell. Arkell with his own rebound, gets it back to Platnick. Well, I'm going to call it a pass. It was a shot attempt, but it went over the top of the ring. Arkell not happy with himself on that one. And Kenny Harrington has called a timeout. We'll also take a quick break. So back into play here. Falcons got out to a 61-53 point lead. Can the Hawks whittle this away? We saw them do it in the first quarter. We saw them do it in the second quarter. Ball's into Weimer. Weimer taking on Arkell. Doesn't get past. Good defense there from Chris Arkell. It's into Latham. Latham turning on Platnick. He gets his own rebound, and now it's been fouled over the top. I think that's on DKD. No, it's on Platnick. A push. So Dexter will be a lot happier with that. He was suggesting that he did make clean contact with the ball, which it seems he did. But it was Ivan that didn't quite keep himself neat and tidy in that exchange. Latham has missed the first and the second. Zal Threat makes the rebound. And the finger roll doesn't drop for him as he cut through the Hawks defense. He would normally expect to make those shots. Latham now kicks it out to Snowball. Snowball back into Latham, back out to Snowball. Three-point attempt. In and out. Weimer with the rebound. Gets it out to Fennell, across to Truman. Truman back to Fennell. Fennell bustling his way to the basket. Has made it. He really drops his head and his shoulder there. But unless the refs call it, it's not illegal. DKD. Fakes. Gets it back out to Arkell. Arkell spins. Now Threat. Back up to Threat. 3 points. Over the top of the Ringwood defence. And that was good defence as well. Snowball. Back to Snowball. Into Latham. Latham swamped there by Nielsen and Platnick. It's gone out to Weimer. Weimer, 3 points. And again, you have to get out quickly on Willie Weimer. Threats. Creating space for himself, gets it into Platnick. Platnick turns, spins, doesn't go. Fennell has come up with the rebound there. Now Truman, across to Weimer, back out to Snowball. Here Weimer fakes, he pulls up. 2 points over the top of two Waverley defenders. It's back to a 4-point game. Willie Weimer has had an impact in this game. And there it is again. He's nearly got the steal. Just kicked it out. So Platnick to inbound the ball. And he scores. Now Willie Weimer, in just under 8 minutes of court time, has had 3 rebounds and 5 points. So he's doing something at either end. And there's another 3. And this is what we've seen from him over the years, that he will take it on himself to bring the Hawks back into the contest as Tamata fouls Threat. First team foul. Second team foul for the Hawks this quarter. 3 on the Falcons. And we've got Golong and Campbell coming back into the game. Campbell can't get it to drop. Arkell with the rebound. He's been fouled on that as Scotty Calf pulls him up. And the foul is on Nate Truman there. So Campbell. He's got Platinum inside. Platinum comes forward. He'll take on Latham. Scores! And Latham is fouled. Now that's the third foul on Latham. It is now the fourth team foul for the Hawks. Falcons would be hoping to get another foul very quickly and get into the bonus and then take advantage of that. Every point counts at this part of the game as Ivan misses that first. Well, it's the only. Golong, a good defender. Manuel Golong played, as we've talked about in previous games, played his junior career here at Waverley, both domestic and representative club. Went over to the US for a season, came back and was drafted by Melbourne United as a development player, and he's now playing obviously with the Falcons again. Weimar on the end of the Scotty Cuff pass. Now, if there aren't a few highlights out of this game for the Big V guys to put up on the net, I'll eat my hat. We've had jams, we've had blocks, we've had some absolutely fantastic passes, and Ivan, that wasn't one of them. Great cut there from Chris Arkell, just not getting that pass. Weimar finds Latham, who finds Cuff, who scores? Tom Boyle can't get it down in time. It's a 4-point game to the Waverley Falcons. We'll be back in a minute's time. So here we are back for the final quarter. Falcons holding a slim lead, 4 points. As Will Weimer tries to do something about it, rebounded by Golong. Campbell. Over to Boyle. 3 points is good. It wanted to go out, but it stayed in. Falcons shooting at 46%. 47 from the 3-point line. They've taken 58 shots. Ringwood shooting a little bit less than that. 1 point less at 45. They've taken 60 shots. And they've shooting 38 from the 3-point line, as they can't get that one to drop either. So Sean Clark not able to convert that. It's in the hands of Adrian Campbell. He'll slow things down. Asks for a screen from Tommy Boyle. Comes off the screen. Gets it to Golong. Golong now. And there's the foul on Daniel Tamata, not Adrian. So Tamata not happy with that call. He's got to be careful, not answering back too much to the refs. As the ball's gone into Platning now to Campbell. And Willie Weimer read that play beautifully. Arkell made a great cut. But Weimer stripped the ball out of his hands, and the result of that is 2 points to him. Coast to coast. Again, Willie Weimer making the difference for this Ringwood Hawks team. Platnick, and it drops! And the foul now on Tamata. So Dexter coming in for Emmanuel Golong, Tamata on 4 fouls. It's already 2 team fouls now for the Hawks in this quarter. 8.5 minutes to go. Kenny Harrington will not be pleased at that. And he won't be pleased that Tom Boyle picked up that rebound off the missed shot from Ivan Platnick. Here's the drive from Campbell. Somehow he finds his way to the basket. Doesn't go. Even though he picked up his own offensive rebound, he somehow managed to beat the and the foul from Platnick. Reaching in there. So great work there from Campbell that wasn't, in the end, wasn't productive. And down the other end, Ivan Platnick gives away a foul. The first team foul on the Falcons. It's third foul to Ivan. As Willie Weimer goes to the basket, and he's fouled by Dexter. So that's Dexter's first, I think. Yes, it is. 2 team fouls each. Weimer gets his first. And the second. He's now the leading scorer for Ringwood. Leading scorer for the game is Ivan Platnick with 23 at the moment. Truman gets the rebound in front of Platnick. Kernish-Drew almost with the steal. Snowball slows it down again. Gets it off to Cuff, back out to Clark. And the handoff faked. Now with Truman. Scotty Cuff pulls up. Can't get it to drop. Arkell somehow manages to save that before he stepped out of court. Got it back through his teammate Dexter Kernish-Drew to Adrian Campbell. Ivan pulls up, doesn't go this time. Well short. Dexter Kernishtrew with the rebound. He gets it out to Platnick. Scotty Cuff looks to be a bit proppy, but he's back. Arkell with 3. Falcons out to an 8-point lead, 79-71. And there's a whistle and a timeout. Kenny Harrington wants to talk to the refs. The refs not noticing that. Perhaps quite wisely. So let's have a look at a few of the stats here for Waverley. The leading scorer is Ivan Platnick. He's sitting on 23 at the moment. 3 fouls. He's on 10 rebounds, 4 offensive and 6 defensive, 2 assists and 2 steals. So he's doing really well. But let's go down and have a look at Willie Weimer for Ringwood. What we can see there is that he's in his 14 minutes on court, he's come up with 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal and no assists. He has had an impact on this game. It looked like it was going to be Nate Champion. The way that Nate started off, it looked like it was going to be his night here, but it hasn't turned out to be. It's Willie Weimer who's been the leading light for the Hawks. Talking about Champion, the ball is in his hands. Hands off to Truman. Truman can't get past Tommy Boyle. It's gone back to Snowball. Back into Sean Clark. Clark trying to get it to Truman. Has had it intercepted by Platnick. However, it is a Hawks ball. Ball's into Snowball. Snowy, hands off to Weimer. It's down to 3 seconds. Weimer turns, spins, flips it up, doesn't go. Champion with the rebound. Gets it out to Truman. Truman pulls up, doesn't score, and it's gone off the Ringwood player and Willie Weimer. Good call there from Adrian Campbell, telling his teammates to leave it alone. It's into Platnick. Platnick now to Boyle. No. Faked the pass to Boyle. Gave it instead to Arkell. Arkell pulls up. Drops it in. And he's fouled. Looks to be on Sean Clark. No, it's on Nate Champion. Nate Champion on 4 fouls. Takes the Hawks up to 3 team fouls. As Arkell misses that. Normally a good foul free throw shooter. Boyle with the rebound. Gets it across to DKD. Dexter Kernishtrew. Dexter back to Campbell. DKD to Campbell. Campbell drives. It's down to 6 seconds. He gets it up. Pass Snowball for 2. The veteran is showing the speed of a youngster as Kernishtrew takes it to the rack. And there's another timeout to Ringwood Hawks. It's an 85-71 game. We'll be back shortly. So back here at the Falcons' nest, the Falcons have got out to an 85-71 point lead. What can coach Kenny Harrington do? So back in the game for him are Snowball, Lyle, Fennell, Truman and Champion. Nate Champion sitting on 4 fouls at the moment, as is Matty Hodgson. Matty Hodgson still sitting on the bench for the Falcons. And there's a foul behind the play, as I think it's on Dexter. No, it's on 15. Adrian Campbell, sorry, 14. Third team foul for the Falcons. Logan Lyle, short. That's an easy turnover. The Hawks suggesting that somebody touched that. It was not touched, I'm afraid. Campbell gets the ball at the top, gets it into Platnick. Platnick on Truman, turns. Truman strips him, and it's come off Ivan. Tom Boyle can't keep the ball in. So it's back to the Hawks. They've got 17 on the shot clock. Snowball goes himself, rolls it in. I'd like to see it when Snowy attacks the ring. He's chatting to Campbell, chatting to Platnick, chatting to anybody he can. Champion read it beautifully. Pass was a little bit long for Platnick. That's kicked over, an offensive foul. Campbell has drawn that. And that's on Logan Lyle, his third. So the Falcons have done a great job of keeping Logan out of this game. They've found ways to nullify him. As Arkell goes to the basket, scores, and a foul, this time on Champion, it looks like. And that's his fifth. And a tech. Tech on the coach. So Nate Champion, who has been good this game, is out of the game. Chris Arkell can't convert. Liwana coming back in. Chris Arkell misses that. But it's the Falcons' ball from the corner. Yep. So there, now we have a tech on Snowball, who would not stop talking to the ref. He may get another one if he's not very careful. Dexter Kernish-Rue going to the line. Misses that. Ringwood fans very pleased. Ball's with Arkell. Back out to Campbell. Back to Campbell from Platnick, and the three-point attempt no good. Rebounded there by the Falcons. It's ended up in the hands of Dexter Kernish-Drew. Arkell drives, kicks it back out to Campbell. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Campbell puts it up. Doesn't go. Rebounded there by Arkell. Doesn't go again. Platnick. Arkell. Lyle. And it's a foul on Arkell. So, Falcons 1 foul away from putting Ringwood in the bonus, and that's the bonus for both teams. Again, there's that man, Willie Weimer, driving to the basket, drawing the foul from Dexter Kernish-Drew. And into the game will come Emmanuel Golong. Tom Boyle taking a break. Uncharacteristically, Willie misses the first. Makes a second though. Snowball working on Campbell. And Willie Weimer reaches around. Golong will go to the line. Only Willie's first personal foul. Golong has been good so far from the line. And, well, it's been extremely good because that's 100% so far. 4 out of 4. Misses that though. So he's hit 4 out of 5 as Truman pulls up. Doesn't go. It's over the back of the court and there's another foul. No, it's a jump ball. Willie Weimer this time getting clean possession of it, but it's a Falcons ball. So the Hawks obviously deciding that now that they're in the foul count, they're going to take it up to the Falcons. Snowy and Chris Arkell having a bit of a chat as they went off court. All good fun though, both laughing. We'll be back in 30 seconds or so. So there we are, back again, and of course on June the 11th, which is what you've been seeing on the screen, we have the inaugural BigV Origins game, City versus Country up in Shepparton. We hope that you'll be coming along to watch that. We'll be taking the Falcons TV cameras up there, and certainly we will be filming it. letting you know a little bit later on whether or not it will be live as well. So the crew will be going up to Shepparton to watch the two games, Country versus City, as Adrian Campbell looks to sink the Hawks deeper into the mire. He's not going to do it with that one. Makes it tough for himself there. Got to stop calling it before it goes down. Yeah. Platnik with a steal. Getting close to the last 2 minutes. Falcons hand it off to Campbell, who has been great this last quarter and a half. Here's Platnik, kicking it out to Golong. Golong gets it up. Blocked there by Fennell. Who goes down the other end, is blocked by Platnik. Again gets his rebound, blocked by Arkell. Snowball working on Campbell. Campbell and there's the tech. Now who's this one on? 2 techs. So we'll have to see who the first one is on. Well, that's interesting. So not quite certain who the first one was called on. But it looked like the second one was on. Well, we'll find out very shortly. That has not hurt the scoreboard at all. So Matty Snowball got the first. And we'll soon find out who got the second. Campbell working on Tamata this time as Snowball has left the court. Dexter Kernish through. Getting it out. Can't make it to Platnik. Wry smile from Ivan there. Goal on. Great defense there, but it's out to Weimer, and Weimer's 3-point doesn't hit. Logan Lyle with the rebound. Now he pulls it up and he hits it. So Snowball got both technical fouls. And that explains why I don't see him sitting on the bench. But Dexter is now at the line. Again, they're building their lead little by little. Logan Lyle kicks the ball off. He's now drives. Where's this man been? All of a sudden, he's bringing it to the game. And the foul on Fennell. As Chris Arkell tries to drive past him. So this time on Chris Arkell. Quite a lot of the steam has gone out of this game as the Falcons seek to dominate the play. Willie Weimer, another point for him. Chris Arkell with 2. Nate Truman. It's almost like a shooting contest between the two teams at the moment. Who's going to take the last shot? Well, it's not going to be the Falcons. They've decided to wind the clock down, and that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll leave you there with the Falcons running out 91-79 point winners over the Ringwood Hawks. And we'll be back next week with a doubleheader. State Championship women and then men versus Hume City here on Sunday. See you then.